I define leadership as the effort to rise above the average, the willingness to accept the new opportunity and challenge. The secret to effective leadership is to examine your inner qualities, such as your talents, moral character, and integrity, as well as your outward appearance. Welcome to Prepared Leaders, and I will give you a list of how to master the art of leadership. Learn to be strong, but not rude. Some individuals mistake rudeness for power. It's not even a suitable replacement. Next, be kind but not weak. We must not confuse kindness with weakness. A certain kind of power is kindness. We must have the kindness to be honest with someone. We must be considerate and kind enough to put everything on the line. We should have the decency to tell the truth and not just hope for the best. Next, learn to be confident but not arrogant. To succeed as a leader, one must be courageous. You must advance with confidence. You must be eager to accept the first arrows. You must be willing to let the initial difficulty lead the way. You must seize the spring with audacity. Farming is not a simple endeavor. You must press the seeds into the soil. Here's the next one. Be humble, but do not be timid. Some individuals confuse modesty with shyness. However, modesty is a virtue while timidity is a sickness. It's a disease. It is a condition that is currently curable. However, it is an issue. But humility, a sense of amazement, wonder, dimension, recognizing the gap in worth and value, knowledge of a human soul and spirit, and something special about the human drama in comparison to other aspects of life, is a word that almost sounds divine. Understanding the gap between us and the stories, but still believing that we are a part of them is what it means to be humble. Next, be considerate but not slothful. While having dreams is acceptable, we shouldn't let them consume us. Here's a useful improvement. Be proud without being arrogant. It takes pride in its goals and successes. But the secret is to be confident without seeming arrogant. Deal with reality. Don't go through the pain. Just accept things as they are. Accept that it is unique. Life is rather unique. Now, it's preferable to refer to it as unique, while other people describe it as terrible. I'm up for the challenge. You must now possess what we refer to as cleverness. Another important quality you must possess is diplomacy. Two important concepts that leaders must comprehend are diplomacy and strategy. The next chapter is about the law of averages, which is very important to understand. In a personal sense, the law of averages is fairly straightforward. It reads as follows. You'll obtain a ratio of outcomes if you do something frequently enough. Because working with people requires charts and knowledge of ratios, it is crucial for leaders to have an understanding of ratios. You must be able to assess both your own and others' performance. Ratios. How are ratios defined? Now, in order to prevent frustrations, leadership needs to be aware of some of these things. If you ask 10 people, one will respond yes. You'll get another one if you talk to 10 more people, which is fantastic. You'll get another one if you talk to 10 more people. It's strange. I have no idea how it operates. I just know it works. There are many things that you don't even understand how they operate. Just work with them. Many people are researching the roots. Some people are collecting the fruit. Now that you are aware that your ratio is roughly 1 out of 10, you can now begin to compete. It is crucial to compete and measure your abilities against those of others. If you stretch, what someone else can do is a pretty decent indicator of what you might be able to do. Thus, healthy competition is a great thing. All that needs to be done is to find a way to put in the extra effort needed to do an everyday task exceptionally well. I provide a very basic sales education. I'll sum it up for you in 3 points. First, engage in numerous conversations every day. You need not to be concerned about people. Therefore, even if your presentation is terrible, just chat with plenty of people. I'm telling you, something will happen if you add the numbers up. What do you market? I'm telling you, if you add the figures up, it's really not that complicated. Talking to many people each day will result in two things. First, you'll inevitably regenerate sales. Understanding the numbers is the reason, specifically the numbers. You don't need to be as shrewd as skilled. All you need to do is be intelligent enough to see that statistics can compensate for a lack of initial talent. And if you're in a position of leadership, assist others with their ratios. So that's my extremely straightforward sales formula. Second, when the weather is bad, be exceedingly kind. Be especially kind when others aren't. Attitude and charisma have a big role in presenting. And the third is easy and serves customers well. Write down all the notes that most people tend not to. Perform all the extras that most people neglect to do. Before they call you, phone them. Service results in numerous sales. If you treat someone well, they'll be able to open doors for you that you could never do on your own. They'll take you by the hand and introduce you to folks you never imagined were within your reach. And before we continue, I'll be giving you time to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And let's continue. Let me offer you a few things in roughly orderly succession. Several research studies that executives ought to conduct. We won't go into further detail, but I'm confident you can in your own good time and manner. I'll give you a list of the research that leaders should do. Number 1. Study of possibilities. It's crucial for leaders to engage in what-if analysis. What if there were enough of us? What if we had cultured individuals? Suppose we had leaders. Imagine if we had a strong team. How about if we visited the market? What if we succeeded in our mission? What could we possibly achieve? What dimensions are there? What size is it? What is the guarantee? It is known as the what-if game. There are opportunities all around us. Number 2. Opportunity. Leaders must constantly be mindful of the increased possibility of opportunity. Additionally, the chance may be closer than you believe. Number 3. Ability. Leaders need to be good students of their own capacity as well as that of the individuals under their control. Sometimes it's simple to be very close to someone and never fully appreciate their talent or potential. So leaders need to be good at learning and know how to find someone's rare talent, which may have been there for a long time. And you simply need to figure out how to find out all of that. Number 4. Inevitability. We should all be students of inevitable outcomes. You must be able to perceive it. To be a good leader, you have to be honest and level-headed so that you can show people other options while they are still there. Number 5. Rationality. Being able to correctly draw a conclusion from data. A logical, prudent path of action. Make sure your actions stem from your own conclusions. Take suggestions, not directives. Allow the people around you to assist you. Make sure your actions result from the conclusion you reach after considering all the information. This kind of leadership is called authentic because the leader's own sense of right and wrong changes as he or she learns more. Although these activities are difficult, they are nevertheless feasible. If you use your talents, they will create a place for you, a position of authority and influence, a spot where you can touch someone and leave your mark. If you keep developing your talents, one day we'll refer to you as noble. But perhaps most importantly, the gift of knowing that you made the best use of the circumstances at hand. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new content. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in my next video.